Hello everyone, and I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm gonna do the Euro USD chart analysis for today's trade. So let's get started. First of all, let's take a look at the news we are having, and we are having just low impact news into the market today. So I'm not anticipating that the price can be really volatile. So let's directly move to the charts. So this is the weekly chart. First, I'll be moving into the monthly chart. So this is the monthly chart, and the price had swept the high of the previous swing of the monthly and moved into the downward direction. That means we closed below the structure. So the bias is still not clear because the price sprung into the upside direction respecting some kind of a low over here. So the bias is still not clear into the monthly. So let's move to the weeklies. So this is the weekly chart, and what we can see is that the price is having equal lows structure at this point, and we are having FVG in the weekly too to support the current narrative. So I'm anticipating that the price can possibly come down to mitigate this FVG, and then possibly we can see an upside reaction. Or if this FVG fails, most likely we are going to continue our journey into the downward direction. So let's move to the dailies to see what do we have over here. Now this is the daily chart, and we can see that there is a confluence of FVG at this point into the daily too, and the price is having equal lows. So I'm anticipating that we are going to move into the upside direction over here somewhere and get a reaction, and then we are going to continue our journey into the downward direction towards these equal lows. So let's move to the 4 hours to see what do we have within this structure. Now, this is the 4-hour chart, and what we can see is that the price had moved into the downward direction from this area, and this is the candle which had taken the high of the previous candle's high. Though we are having this unmitigated FVG at this point, but if the price turns really bullish, then only we can go into the upside direction. So I'm not putting this as a consideration right now. So let's move to the 1 hours. Now, into the 1 hours, what we can see is that we are having a mitigated FVG and we are having this order block over here. So, sorry about it. So, I'm anticipating that the price can possibly go up, take this high, and we can see a sweep of this high, and then we are going to continue our journey into the downward direction towards the equal lows. So, the overall anticipation for today's move is that we can possibly take this high and then continue our journey into the downward direction. So let's move to the 30 minutes to see what do we have. So into the 30 minutes, we can clearly see that the price is sweeping the highs of the previous candles, which means that the price is having a slow momentum and possibly we can go into the downward direction. So there can be two scenarios: that the price takes the Asia high within this range, and then we are going to continue our journey into the downward direction. Though this high can possibly be the reason from where the price can possibly go down, but currently we are having this 1 hour FVG confluence over here. Let me mark it again. Though this FVG is already mitigated, but I'll still be moving into the 30 minutes, and we can see that we are having a confluence of 1 hour FVG, and the price can possibly go down because it had taken some kind of a liquidity above and moved into the downward direction, breaking the lows. So this is our strong high for the current scenario. So I'm anticipating that the price can possibly go up, tap this zone. We are going to get a sweep, and into the London session, most likely we are going to continue our journey into the downward direction. So let's define our bias into the 15 minutes. So into the 15 minutes, we can see that the price is holding the order flow over here, and we are continuing our journey into the upside direction. So I'm anticipating that this high is going to be swept by the market, and then we are going to continue our journey into the downward direction uh, after change of character into the smaller time frames till this higher time frame FVG, that is weekly's FVG. So this is pretty much it. Thank you for watching.